Alright guys, I have an acoustic guitar here. Long zipper. Okay. This is an acoustic guitar. It's got a little bit of wear on it, but most of you will probably be playing a guitar much like this. I want to talk about the parts of the guitar, just some of the basic things that you need to understand. These silver things here, and they can be a different color on your guitar. These are what we call tuners, and I wouldn't recommend turning these too much, but as you turn them, and we'll learn how to do that, you tune your guitar. Alright, so we've learned that these are the tuners. We've talked about that. This particular area right here where the tuners are at, this is called the head, or the headstock. Okay, that's this right here. Okay? So this is the headstock. These are the tuners, the tuner keys. This particular piece right here, where your strings come from the tuners and set down right here, this is what we call the nut. This here is the neck of the guitar, okay? So the neck of the guitar, which is kind of like my neck. The neck, the head, the neck, the head. Kind of makes sense. Looking on this guitar, there's little kind of like bars that are inside of they're pressed into the neck here. Okay? We call those little bars frets. So that is a fret right there. What the fret allows you to do is when you place your finger on the guitar, the fret sort of takes the place of the nut, and this now becomes the point at which the string is touching. It actually changes the tone of the string. So you hear that, and then now I'm going to place my finger right there on that first fret. It sounds a little bit different. These are called the frets, alright? And we reference the frets by number a lot of times. As we're learning, you'll hear me say first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, all the way up to the 12th fret, and we probably won't really work from the 12th fret this way. That's more of an electric guitar thing. But every note within an octave is from here to here, and an octave is 12 notes. We'll learn all about that, or 12 frets takes you up to the next octave. Okay, so some of you may have different guitars or may have an electric guitar, which is fine. On an acoustic guitar, this is like what we call the sound box. Okay, the sound kind of echoes around in here, and it amplifies the sound. This circle right here is called the sound hole. All right, so without the sound hole, this guitar probably wouldn't sound like it does. It wouldn't be so loud. This piece right here you see on most guitars, not all guitars, but this is a pick guard, and I don't know if you can see, this pick guard has kind of some scratches here. That's because it's protecting the wood from the pick. Okay, that's why we call it a pick guard. Okay, and as we get down to here, this is what we call the bridge of the guitar, and as you see right here, that's the bridge. All right, kind of like the nut right here. This is similar in that it is where the contact of the string hits, and it's the bridge. These, hi honey. Alright, so everybody's guitar is going to be a little bit different, but for the most part those are kind of the main things. You see here, a lot of you are going to have a peg right there to put a strap onto, and usually a peg right here. This guitar does not have a peg right here. You see people sometimes will tie a string to the neck right here of the guitar. I don't like doing that. It's not good for the guitar. puts too much stress on the neck. I would find a way to anchor that here. I would install a peg for the strap. Anyway, not that any of you need to worry about that. Most of us will be sitting while we're playing the guitar as we learn. Standing will be something we do maybe down the road. Some of you may be more comfortable with that, and that's fine. You saw me probably tuning my guitar or talking about tuning with my guitar on this leg, all right? There's a couple of things that a lot of people... I'm going to kind of dispel some myths about guitar. One of them is you'll hear people say my fingers are too short, or my fingers are too fat, or I can't play guitar. That's not true. I think just about everybody can play the guitar. I want you to just kind of watch what I do right here. I'm gonna grab a hold of my neck like I'm playing the guitar with this hand. I happen to have pretty big hands, so I can play the guitar just about in any way. And you see a lot of heavy rockers with their guitar down here and they're playing like that. Well, I guess it looks cool, but it's actually really hard on your hand. And for those of you that may have shorter fingers, not going to be something that you'll be comfortable doing, and here's why. As you can see, I'm on my guitar right now. Now I'm going to try and reach up, and about as far as I can reach up with my fingers is right there. Okay? So, about like that. Some of you won't come close to that. And as you can see, the more my neck drops, the more my wrist is being caught, is being bent, which is not a good thing for your wrist. Trust me, I have problems with my wrist because I haven't played necessarily right all of my life. So what I want all of you to get into the habit of doing is placing this guitar on this knee. And what that does is that allows you to put the neck in an up position like this. It allows you to not have to bend your wrist so much. So ergonomically, you're more comfortable putting your hand up here. And look how much farther, without even bending my wrist like I was doing before, I can reach. I can reach the guitar a lot higher, the frets a lot higher. The more I turn that guitar up, the easier it is to play this guitar. So if I place it on this leg, unless I'm playing like this, which is not very comfortable or ergonomic, it could cause problems for you. So as we're learning, you all can do the other leg or whatever you want down the road, but as we're learning, one of the things I want you to remember and get in the habit of is placing the guitar on your left knee. Okay? So if you're right-handed and you play your guitar right-handed, that guitar goes on your left knee so that you're not bending your wrist so much. You want your wrist more in a natural, comfortable position as you're learning to play. Okay?